Yo, it's your boy Android Doctor back again with another video. So I'm here with the S23 Ultra, and here's another very useful and helpful video for you all. Okay guys, so in this one I'm going to show you how to install a more powerful camera. And this camera application is called the Camera Assistant app, and it is by Samsung. And what the Camera Assistant app does, it adds a bunch of camera settings, giving you much more control over both the camera and the photos you take. Okay, so to install this application, just simply open up the Galaxy Store application on the phone, and then up here in the search, just type in Camera Assistant. So just type it in, Camera Assistant, and here it is. Just go ahead and download it. Okay, so once you finish downloading it, the new Camera Assistant menu will be added to the existing camera settings menu on the default camera. So when you open the camera and you go into the settings here and then scroll down, you will now see the Camera Assistant option here. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of new settings and features. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and explain how each one works. Okay, so the first one here, Auto HDR. HDR is designed to produce better detail in an image's light and dark areas, starting in One UI 4.1. Auto HDR was enabled by default for many Galaxy devices that supported HDR. Camera Assistant brings back the toggle switch for this feature, allowing you to enable or disable as you wish. So yeah, we now have the switch, so we can enable it or disable it whenever we wish to do so. Okay, so the next one here is picture softening. Okay, so the picture softening option is to soften the images your camera captures. It can be very stressful, particularly when taking portrait shots. It gives you an extra control over the sharpness of your photos and works well to soften skin, hair tones. So you can choose from on or off, 50% and 100% softening. So you can turn it to medium and high. Okay, the next one here is auto lens switching. So let the camera pick the best lens based on the zoom, lightening and distance to the subject. And then beneath that we have quick tap shutter. So there's a slight lag in taking photos with the default S23 Ultra camera. That's because the shutter fires when you release your finger from the shutter button. So not when the button is pressed. Enabling quick tap shutter doesn't entirely solve this issue, but it significantly shortens the lag and makes the button feel more responsive. Okay, the next one here is prioritize focus over speed. So wait for the camera to finish focusing before triggering the shutter. This may delay the shutter slightly. So you can turn this on or turn it off. And then there's capture speed. So you can switch it from prioritize, I can't pronounce that word. Prioritize quality, balance speed and quality, prioritize speed. And then there's fast capture and faster post processing. Then here we have video recording in photo mode. So holding the shutter button in the Galaxy camera lets you capture video without switching to video mode. So if you find that you're accidentally grabbing videos when you only want photos, you can now disable the feature. And then we have timer multi photos option. So you can switch and change this up. So it's set to 1 picture by default, but you can set it to 3 pictures. Come on, focus. 5 pictures or 7 pictures. And there's an interval between pictures that you can change as well. So 1 second, 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds, and 3 seconds. And then there's camera timeout that you can change as well, from 1 minute to 2 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes. And dim screen while recording. So you can switch it to after 1 minute of no input, after 2 minutes of no input, after 5 minutes of no input, after 10 minutes of no input. Then the last one is clean preview on HDMI displays. So show the camera preview without settings or buttons on HDMI connected displays. So yeah, guys, as you can see, there's just a bunch of new settings and features that you can use with the new camera assistant. And the good thing about it, it's implemented into the default camera. Anyway, guys, I thought this video would help you out. Very useful, I would say. If you agree, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and share the video. It's your boy, the Android Doctor, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out. Deuces.